Hey all you fabulous Foobs! Welcome to another episode of Foobs and Fitness. Getting a diagnosis of cancer brings a tidal wave of emotions and a tsunami of stress. In this episode, we'll be going over some ideas on how you could potentially manage these emotions and stressful situations as best you can. Honestly, when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, it didn't actually hit me until I was in the chair for my first treatment. I had a lot of denial and generalized type A personality towards everything. Once I heard the words, "you have cancer," come out of my doctor's mouth, I just immediately went into research mode to find out what I'd need to protect myself. I'm in my 30s, and fertility was somewhat of a hot topic for me. So what do I need to do before I start treatment? Who do I need to see? Who's actually going to be overseeing my treatment? We're in the height of a pandemic. Am I going to be able to see an oncologist? What if I can't get into anyone right now, even virtually? So many questions ran through my mind, but because I have a bit of OCD, I knew what would work best for me. My Google Calendar was already something I used obsessively, but it was about to go full throttle from here on out. Despite being in a global pandemic and not having a job, I knew that I'd need to maintain somewhat of a normal lifestyle as best as I could. It's very easy to overlook things during stressful times, but honestly, when life starts to become uncertain for me, I turn to organizing and planning. It helps me stay positive, set goals, keep myself on track for things that I know that need to be done. But everyone uses different ways to manage stress, depression, worry, or other negative emotions. Usually people approach problems by either actively working on them or avoiding them entirely. As I'm sure you could probably guess, studies have shown that actively coping through them is a better and healthier form for yourself. I use my calendar so much that I had things scheduled every single hour, whether it was going to doctor's appointments, reminding myself to drink water, scheduling time to get up and move, and to even making sure I had nap time on the books. Now, my way of approaching a diagnosis may not be for everyone. In fact, when the future starts to get uncertain, organizing and planning may suddenly seem very overwhelming for a lot of people. So if that's you, let's go into some other ways that you can start to incorporate stress management into your diagnosis. A big one is to practice relaxation techniques. I know for some, meditation may not seem like something that they want to do, but I'm not actually talking about sitting on the floor, crossing your legs and going, When I needed to turn to relaxation, I would just go in the bathroom, fill up the tub, and listen to some music. Or other times I would put Hunger Games or Harry Potter on for the umpteenth time, just so that I could turn my mind off. Relaxation techniques don't always have to be actual meditation. You need to find what works best for you so that you actually do it. If you do want to start actually meditating, though, then go for it. Set it as a goal for yourself to accomplish by the time you finish treatment. Make sure you schedule it into your calendar so that you stick to it. Another really helpful stress management technique that I started to do was journaling. And this actually helped twofold because I'd bring that journal with me to all of my doctor's appointments, and then I'd highlight the things that I'd want to ask my team. But if I didn't bring the journal with me, I probably wouldn't remember. Finding support groups that have people who are diagnosed with the same type of cancer as you is very beneficial. But it's also just as beneficial to share your feelings with your friends, family, spiritual advisor, and even a counselor. Like I said earlier, studies show that actively coping is better for your overall health. It may feel like you want to shield your loved ones from certain things throughout your treatment so they don't have to continue worrying about you. But I can guarantee you that they're just going to get mad or upset that you didn't tell them in the first place. Your loved ones want to be there for you. So as much as you don't want to feel like you're a burden to them, please know that you're not. This is your time to do what's best for you. As much as it's important to share things with your loved ones, it's also just as important to set some time aside so that you can be alone. You need time to be able to grieve what's happening to you. If you allow yourself to get that tunnel vision mentality and just want to get through everything, then the end's only going to bring a crash of emotions that you never knew you had. It's okay to ask your family and your loved ones to just give you a little space for a while. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry about everything that's going on right now. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. Make sure you're allowing yourself this time and space to acknowledge all of your feelings so that you can begin to learn what helps you best manage them. The last suggestion that I have to help manage this time of your life is to stay active. Duh. If you've been following my videos for some time now, we know that by staying active, you're reducing your risk of reoccurrence and lessening your chance of side effects. But did you also know that staying active helps improve your energy levels? Exercise and participating in enjoyable activities has been shown to help you cope better in stressful situations. Be upfront with your team from the start of your diagnosis so that you can be prepared as best as you can. Make a list of questions and concerns that you and your loved ones may have about your overall treatment. This may include what side effects to expect, why they're choosing the specific treatment, and if you can expect any significant changes to your daily living. Being transparent and honest with yourself, your team, and your loved ones will help lessen the amount of stress that can be felt during this part of your life. I'm not gonna lie, this is a scary adventure that's about to unfold, but the monsters that are hiding in the corner of your mind are no match for someone who takes the time to prepare themselves. Remember to breathe. You are in control of your life, not cancer. So until next time, keep being a badass.